Welcome to High School Baseball, presented by KBZE Sports. On this podcast, you'll hear the Berwick Panthers taking on the Kinder Yellow Jackets in the LHSAA Division III Baseball Non-Select Semifinals. This presentation is being brought to you by our title sponsor, Carter Askew and the crew at Gator Rigging. Also sponsoring this podcast are these fans: A.J. Doman Chevrolet, A.J. Doman Chrysler, the law firm of Ramsey, Skiles, and Streva, St. Mary Parish President David Hannegriff, St. Mary Parish Councilman at Large Dean Adams, St. Mary Parish Councilman at Large Dr. Christy Prejean Rink, the crew at Conrad Shipyards, Boulder Grange for State Senate District 21 in St. Mary Parish. To find out more about his campaign, visit BeaufortStateSenate.com. The Bayou Bend Health System in Franklin, Tesh Action Clinic in Morgan City, the crew at Vita Paint and Supply in Morgan City, Thibodaux Regional Health System, Hargrave Funeral Home, Greg Aucoin for St. Mary Parish Clerk of Court. This October, vote Aucoin Clerk of Court. Stephen Swiber for State Senate District 21. For more on Stephen Swiber, visit www.stephenswiber.com. Vote Swiber, the next senator for St. Mary Parish. State Farm Agent Carol Foltz, 1215 Southeast Boulevard in Bayou Vista, ready to serve you with all your insurance needs. And Cabot Industries, named one of America's most responsible companies. And now, on to the game, which was played May 11th in Sulphur, Louisiana. Here is KBZE Sports Director with the call of that game, Seth Thomas.
Welcome to Sulphur, Louisiana, McMurry Park, which right now the sun's starting to come out, but it's been rainy this afternoon. However, the game pushed back 30 minutes, but we're about to get things underway. First game, well, it was moved to 7 o'clock tonight, so the 11 o'clock games were not started on time. However, after rain hit the area about, when we got here about 12:30, it rained till about 1 o'clock, and then it started again till about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then it stopped. They got the infield ready. Both teams took infield. They got ready, and we're ready to play baseball. One thing about the conditions, the wind blowing in from outfield. We saw in the warm-ups on the infield, boy, any fly ball to the outfield is going to be a challenge. Plus, it's artificial turf infield, however, natural grass in the outfield. And let me tell you, you saw a lot of water splashing around, those outfielders going for balls, and everything hit, really stopped and came in. So it's going to be a struggle, but both teams with outstanding pitchers today, so not a lot of runs expected to soar. It's a lot of black and gold for both teams. Kinder comes in with the number 1 seed. Berwick comes in at the number 5 seed. Of course, here we have 1, 2, 3, and 5. Berwick knocked off number 4 Sterlington in the quarterfinals, and that is how we got with the top 5 seeds. Kinder, meanwhile, had a bye. Kinder then beat Springfield 2-0. Then they beat Westlake 2-0 before getting here. Berwick, meanwhile, after a first-round bye, they beat Port Barry 2-0, and then Sterlington 2-0. Right now, we're about to have the national anthem, so we'll see if we can get that for you with the prayer.
We just come to you today, Lord. We come to you thankful for the opportunity that we have right here in front of us. God, we just lift up these fields. We pray a hedge of protection around them, a hedge of blessing around them. Lord, we just thank you. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you for the victory that we have in our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. God, as the competitions begin, Lord, we just lift up each athlete as they step on the field. Lord, as they step on the field with confidence. Confidence in what God, right here where they stand. God, confident in the abilities and talents that you have blessed them with. God, we look at the coaches, they be wise, they guide and lead out their athletes. Lord, we look at the officials officiating the game. Lord, that they would be blessed, the official games, with wisdom and fairness. And all in all, Lord, at the end of the day, we just pray that it would be you that gets the glory. It's in your Son, Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
And there we have the national anthem. Starting lineups have been announced. We're about set to play ball. These two teams, well, they've been in different classifications the last few years. Kinder is in 2A, Berwick was in 3A. However, this year with the new format going to the 5 classes in select by or non-select by enrollment, it allows these two teams to actually get into the same division. Now here's what they've done in the recent past. Last year in 3A, Berwick lost in the finals to Lutcher. Kinder lost in the 2A regionals. 21, it was a regional loss for Berwick in 3A. Meanwhile, Kinder lost in the quarters. If you go back to 19, Berwick lost in the 3A semis. 2A state champs was Kinder. 2018, Berwick was the 3A champs. Kinder lost in the 2A semis. And if you look at their records, Berwick has 2 state champions, 4 runner-ups. Of course, Berwick 218 and 1978. Meanwhile, Kinder 3 state championships, 1 runner-up. They won state in 14, 15, and 19. Kinder comes in with a overall record of 23-8. However, they were 5-4 in district. They played in a tough district. St. Louis, Lake Charles, of course, was a high-rated team in the select division. Meanwhile, South Beauregard is one of the teams here in the state semifinals. Meanwhile, Berwick 15-14, but played one of the toughest districts schedules in the state, non-district. So that really didn't help them. They have been battling injuries, but they are healthy today, and we're set to go. It's going to be Crew Bella, Jaden Milton, Dawson Richard, Zach Gonzalez, Evan White. Mason Johnson is in the DH role. Cole Morris, Aaron Askew, and Hayden Robinson. That's the way the Panthers will start today. And it'll be Crew Bella standing in on the hill for Kinder. Braden Guillory, a right-handed pitcher. Guillory and Robinson hooking up today, and was one of the top matchups here in Sulphur. First pitch of the ball game to Bella, in there for a strike. Good fastball from the right-hander. Infield playing back, of course, like I said, the artificial surface. It'll be pretty quick, especially damp. Has the ball lifted in the air. Shortstop calls for it. He's got a long way to go. He keeps coming up, and he finally makes the play all the way by the third base line. That tells you how strong the wind's blowing in, about 25 miles an hour straight from center field. So all pop-ups are going to be an adventure today, and that'll bring up Jaden Milton. He's starting at shortstop today for the Panthers, right-handed batter. We saw him last year. Just hit some bombs out of this park. First pitch is a strike. No balls and a strike as Guillory has filled up the strike zone. That's down low. Ball 1. One and one on Jaden Milton. Playing on field 40. Actually, that was the field that Berwick played the championship on. 41 in the state semifinal last year. Milton hit 2 long home runs. Swing and a miss at that good fastball. 0-2. 315 down the lines, 385 in center field with an elevated wall. I don't think anything's getting out of this park today, not with the wind blowing like it is. Has the ball fouled back into the screen. Big crowd on hand from both Berwick and Kinder. Of course, Kinder not far down the road. Probably about 30 minutes. Berwick always travels well. Here's the 1-2 to Milton. Change up on the ground to third. King backs up, feels it, fires it, low throw, dug out by the first baseman. And they get to Speedy Milton at first. King had to back up, get it in between hops, but he made the play. Good pick over there by the first baseman. And there's 2 away. Jaron King, the third baseman. Joseph Corville over at first. 2 away, nobody on, and here's Dawson Richard, the catcher. Guillory winds and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Coach Seth Henry down at third. Coach Lud Henry down at first. 0-1 to count on Richard. Hillary's pitch on the ground. King can't feel this one. It goes through his glove, and Richard's going to be on. That ball got under the glove of King. He was ranging to his left. We'll see how they score it. I think they'll give him an error. And here comes Zach Gonzalez. Pitch count also up on the scoreboard. Of course, both of these pitchers throw a lot of strikes, so runs are going to be at a premium today. Here is Gonzalez, the right fielder. First pitch lined out to center field. Center fielder coming up, and he catches it on a line. Gonzalez hit it hard, but right at the center fielder, and that'll retire to the side for Berwick in the first. No runs, no hits. There was one error, and they left one on. We played a half inning. Berwick nothing, and Kinder coming to bat. The score and update sponsored by VoteForStateSenate.com. Berwick nothing, Kinder nothing here in the bottom of the first. Are you ready to become a healthier you? Bayou Bend Health System is reimagining healthcare and fitness with our new wellness center opening in the summer of 2023. This facility will offer many services, including a fitness center, an indoor track, swimming pools, therapy services, a healthy bistro, child care, and so much more. Call 337-6767 for more information. So Berwick can't score in the top of the first. Kinder coming to bat. Now we'll take a look at the starters. Defensive lineup for Berwick. It'll be Evan White over at first base. Aaron Askew over at second. Jaden Milton is at shortstop. Cole Morris, the third baseman. Out in left field, that's Zachary Kitchens. Mason Johnson is DHing for Kitchens today. Center fielder is Crew Bella over in right field. That is Zach Gonzalez. Behind the plate, Dawson Richard, and on the mound, it is Hayden Robinson. Robinson, of course, fastball that'll get in the low 90s. Also a wipeout slider. That's his pitch. That's one of the best sliders you'll see. Of course, Nicholls State signee. And he is set to go. And he will face the right fielder, number 4, Landon Schmitz. Right-hander leading it off for Kinder. Kinder in their gray pants. Kind of the camouflaged gray top with the black and gold numbers. Berwick, white pants, white bottoms with the black and gold stripes. First pitch swinging, lines out to the second baseman, Askew. Hit hard the first fastball he saw, and he lines out to Aaron Askew, and there's one gone here in the Kinder first. Here is the shortstop, number 3, Lance LaBeouf. Morris in a little bit at third. First pitch. Down low, ball 1. Infielders playing a little shallow strictly because of that wind blowing in. Fastball stays upstairs. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Yellow Jacket shortstop. Fastball, 3-0. 3-0 pitch from Robinson. Fastball in for a strike. 3-1. One out, nobody on. Bottom of the first, no score. Promise a 3-1 delivery. Fastball, it says ball 4. Kinder has a base runner, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Griffin Cooley, left-handed batter. Cooley looking at the signs from third base. A lot of room behind the plate. A pass ball, no way you can stop anybody from advancing. Big ballpark, a lot of foul ground. First pitch, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Robinson sets, looks at first. Here's the 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1. Quick throw to first. Runner dives back safely. One out. LaBeouf, the runner at first. 1-1 to count on Cooley, the third batter. Fastball gets the corner, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And so far we've seen Robinson throw all fastball. Let's see if he comes with a slider right here. 1-2. Runner going. Now he bluffs and goes back. Ball just off the plate, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Middle infield playing closer on the bag, trying to turn 2. Strike 3 call. Robinson paints the outside corner. Cooley down on strikes. And there's 2 away. And that brings up the pitcher, Braden Guillory. Guillory stands in. Robinson's first pitch. Slider got it. His throw down. Milton off his glove into center field. A runner headed for third. Askew picks it up. No throw. And the runner will get to third on the throwing error. It's a little high. Milton usually handles that ball. And now LaBeouf gets to third. But I tell you, that was that slider right there. Devastating. Guillory looks like a fastball in the middle of the plate. And it just tails away from that right-handed batter. Just tough pitch to hit. 0-1 on Guillory. 2 away, runner at third. Another one, this one hit the right field. A slicing foul. Guillory just got a piece of it off the end of the bat. So Robinson ahead, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Guillory gets up in the box. Robinson's pitch. Fastball blew it by him. 2 strikeouts for Robinson in the inning. And that will retire the side. For Kinder, no runs, no hits. There was 1 error. And they leave 1 after 1 inning of play. Berwick nothing, Kinder nothing. That scoring update sponsored by Greg Oquan for Clerk of Court in St. Mary Parish. This October, vote Oquan for Clerk of Court. A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep is a dealership that will work for you. We've got the best products, the best service, and the best prices. Why drive outside of St. Mary Parish for your next vehicle when you can drive away in something new close to home? Visit A.J. Doman at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. State Farm agent Carol Foltz stands ready to serve you for all your insurance needs. Well, both teams put runners on. Kinder actually got the runner to third base, but neither one could score. We told you, two of the top, if not the top two pitchers in Division III. And on the other field right now, it is the other Division III semifinal. And that is number 2 South Beauregard against number 3 Doyle. Of course, South Beauregard, as we mentioned, and Kinder in the same district. So that tells you that that district was very competitive. It'll be Evan White, Mason Johnston, and Cole Morris, first three up for the Panthers. Of course, the winner advances to Friday, 5 o'clock here in Sulphur for the Division III championship. Guillory's first pitch. Fastball strike on the inside corner. Oh, 1 high, 1 ball, 1 strike. White takes that one down low, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. As the ball hit out to left field, it's dying. Shortstop going back off of his glove, and that's going to be a base hit. Again, off the bat, it looks like it's just a fly ball to left field. But, boy, you can see the wind. Shortstop going back as far as he can, but that's going to be a hit. Shortstop did all he could to go back in the short left field. Kind of jumped up, tried to backhand it, couldn't. Went off his glove, and would have been an outstanding catch. So now the Panthers got a runner on with no outs, and here's Mason Johnston. Let's see how they play it. Third baseman way up at third, expecting a bunt. Johnson squares, bunts it. Great bunt. Third baseman picks it up, fires at the first, just got him. But the sacrifice successful. Johnston does his job. The out goes 5-3, and now runner at second. Here's Cole Morris, the third baseman. Guillory's first pitch low. Ball gets by the catcher, and White will move up to third. A pass ball. It actually got stuck right underneath the umpire's leg. The catcher couldn't find it in time. And now Panthers have a runner at third with 1 out. 1 ball, no counts on the third baseman, Cole Morris. Fastball strike. 1-1. Ball fouled at the plate. 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Out of the windup, here's Guillory's pitch. Outside, and it's 2-2. Guillory's 2-2. Morris just gets a piece of it and fouls it back. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Paints the outside corner and is 2 away. Here is Aaron Askew, the second baseman. So Askew stands in with the runner at third. Guillory with a long look in. Now he winds. Askew taps it out to second. Second baseman will field it. Side on throw low, and the first baseman can't dig it out. Error, and the run scores. Second baseman charging the ball. He got it. Tried to flip it sidearm on the run. Ball hits the ground. First baseman can't dig it up. And the first run of the game goes to the Berwick Panthers. And we told you the runs are going to be at a premium today. That's a big error. Second error of the game for the Yellow Jackets. And the Panthers lead 1-0. And here's Hayden Robinson, the 9-hole hitter. First pitch is ball low. Hillary goes back to the stretch. So it looked like the ground ball would have got him out the inning. Quick throw to first. Boy, Askew almost got picked off. Kind of was walking out to get his lead when the throw came over. Here's the 1-0. Robinson fouls it back into the screen. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Berwick on top, 1-0. Askew to runner at first. Guillory out of the stretch. Now he'll step off. Guillory, a quick throw to first. Almost threw it by the first baseman. Evan White started the inning with a base hit to left field off the shortstop's glove. Johnson sacrificed him to second. A pass ball got him to third. A strikeout to Morris, and then an error by the second baseman allowed to run the score. Askew's at first. That's where we stand. 1-1 to count. 2 throws over. Askew back easily. 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Robinson fouls it out of play. Count stays 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Askew, the runner at first. Guillory sets. Askew off with the pitch. Ground ball back to the mound. Guillory will field it, throw it to first, and that'll retire the side. But Berwick gets on the scoreboard. They pick up 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 1 left. After an inning and a half, the score, Berwick 1 and Kinder 0. This score and update is brought to you by Beaufort Senate. BeaufortStateSenate.com. Check out Beaufort Senate. BeaufortStateSenate.com. We'll get it right. Anyway, this fall, vote Henry Bowler Grains, the senator for District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. Also, Carter Askew and the crew at Gator Rigging wish the best of luck today for the Berwick Panthers. Guys, take a bow for another incredible season. To find out more about Gator Rigging, visit them online at GatorRigging.com. So the Panthers strike first. Looked like the inning was going to be over. However, an error led to the run. And we can take a look over at field 41 as we can see the scoreboard. Not sure the inning, but it is 2-0. And that would be Doyle on top of South Beauregard. 2-0. Here's Landon Rice, the third baseman, leading off. 5, 6, and 7 to face Hayden Robinson. Robinson with 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Did allow a base on balls. First pitch, foul back. No balls and a strike. Rice, left-handed batter. Of course, he made that error last inning that led to the run. Fouled this one back as well. Oh, 2. Robinson's 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside corner. 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Oh, tapped on the ground. Foul. One ball and 2 strikes. Oh, hit on the ground is short. Milton will field it. Over the first, low throw, picked up by White. And that's one away. Nicely done over there by Evan White. Low throw by Milton. And that goes 5-3 and is one away. And here is Jiron King, the third baseman. Standing in. First pitch, slider, strike. Oh, 1. Robinson getting in the groove. Fastball got it by. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, the King. Just got a piece of it, fouled it back. No balls, 2 strikes on the Yellow Jacket third baseman. Wind and the pitch. Just off the plate, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Robinson backs up while a gust of wind came and he backed off. It is picked up. 1-2 on the ground, wide of third, foul. One ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Looked like King was looking for that slider. He got the fastball. He just couldn't pull the trigger. Third strikeout in the game for Robinson. 2 gone here with nobody on in the bottom of the second for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Joseph Corville, the first baseman, standing in. Squares the bunt, misses it. Strike one. Morris in at third. Here's the 0-1. Squares again. This one just missed inside. That's 1-1. Squares pulls it back, hits it out to Askew, lines out. Squared the bunt, pulled it back, then swung a line drive to Askew, and that retires the side for Kinder in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2. Berwick 1, Kinder nothing. Cabot Industries, named one of America's most responsible companies, is helping us bring you coverage today of the Berwick Panthers in Sulphur. Thank you, Cabot. Also, St. Mary Parish President Hannah Griffin, David Hannah Griffin, St. Mary Parish Councilman Dean Adams, and Dr. Christy Prejean salute the Berwick Panthers for a great season. You guys dream big and you do bigger. That's how you embrace the heart of a champion. Now carry on and give it all you got against Kinder. Well, the ground screw will come out and have the rake. All you guys a little raking. You basically rake in front of the mound and you break the batter's boxes to get those rubber pellets. Of course, you see in artificial turf fields kind of spread back out. But right now, Hayden Robinson in control. He hadn't allowed a hit through 2 innings. Berwick with only 1 hit, but they made it count. 2 errors for Kinder. That last one was really bad as it led to the run. It's going to be top of the order. Crew Bella, Jaden Milton, and Dawson Richard. First 3 up for the Panthers. Of course, McMurry Park, a great place. 3 parks in use. 2 here, and of course, 1 right in the same complex. Down the way, of course, is Frosh Park, where the softball championships were held. And here's Crew Bella. Bella popped out to short his first time up. Guillory's first pitch. Fastball hit hard to left field. Left fielder going back. Slips a little, but reaches up and makes the catch. Tell you what, Bella hit it as hard as you could hit it into that wind. Had the wind not been blowing, that thing might have had a chance. And the left fielder battling the wind in, slipped, went down to a knee, but made the catch. And there's 1 away. Here's Jaden Milton. Now Milton's played right field, third base. Now he's playing shortstop with Robinson pitching today. Guillory's pitch in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Milton swings to that fastball. No balls and 2 strikes. And there's swing, strike 3. But Guillory makes quick work of Milton. That's the 2nd strikeout for Guillory. With 2 out and no on, here's Dawson Richard, the catcher. Richard got aboard. In the first inning. Swings to that one. Strike 1. Got a board on that error. Takes that pitch a little high. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs. Top of the third. Strike called. A ball and 2 strikes. And Richard swings and misses. Strike 3. So Guillory has his first 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 35 pitches for Guillory through 3 innings. We go to the bottom of the third. The score is Berwick 1 and Kinder nothing. This score and update sponsored by Stephen Swiber for State Senator, St. Mary Parish. For more on Stephen Swiber, visit www.stevenswiber.com. Score is Berwick 1, Kinder nothing. Also sponsoring our game is Ramsey Skiles and Streven Bourgeois. They have recovered thousands in workers' comp settlements for their clients. If you have a comp claim and need help, give Ramsey Skiles and Streven Bourgeois a call at 395-9247. AJ Dolman Chevrolet is your one-stop shop for all your new, used, and medium-duty Chevrolet needs. And now is your chance to save on all remaining inventory. Tired of being told no? We say yes at AJ Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. And visit State Farm agent Carol Foltz for all your insurance needs. 1215 Southeast Boulevard in Bayou Vista. Well, we told you it'd be a battle between 2 good pitchers, and that's what we've gotten so far. Pitchers do. The only blemish was that error that allowed to the Berwick run. Robinson is not allowed to hit. Berwick has only got 1. Tanner Mohat will lead things off. The catcher, that's in the 8th spot. So it'll be 8, 9, and 1. Trying to solve Hayden Robinson. Mohat stands in. Robinson's first pitch, fastball strike. Here's the 0-1. Strike, they check, strike 2, Mohat. Went around, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes quickly. Ball hit on the ground, into left field. That's a base hit. Robinson left it up a little bit. Mohat, first hit of the game for Kinder. And they have a runner on with no outs. Now we'll have a courtesy runner over at the first. So we do have a courtesy runner. We'll see who get the name for you. It's Grayson Boeing. So Boeing is the courtesy runner at first. And here is Connor LaFard, the DH. And he calls timeout and steps out. Morris up expecting a bunt. Robinson stretches. He squares. Wants it back to Robinson. Good play as the first base. He'll make it there, and there's sacrifice. 1-3, 1 out, runner at second. That's pretty much how Berwick manufactured that run earlier, as they got a runner and then they got him home on an error. Here is Landon Schmidt. He lined out to second. Robinson takes a look at second. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Smith agrees as he shakes his head yes. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Inside, 1-1. One and one. Inside again, 2-1. Schmidt almost looks like he's trying to throw his leg out to get hit. Of course, if you move out to potentially get hit, it will not count as a base on balls or a hit batsman. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Two balls, two strikes, one out, runner at second for Kinder here in the bottom of the third. The number 1 seed Yellow Jackets trail Berwick 1-0. Ball on the ground up the middle. Milton will field it. Plays the first. Got him at first. Schmidt tried to dive into first, head first, but throw beating. And now coach will go out there and have a word with the first base umpire. I'm not sure what he can be talking about because he surely can't see it from way over in the third base box. And he will not get him to change his call. Maybe he's trying to get the next call. So whatever he said didn't work. Has 2 outs and Kinder with a runner at third. And here is Lance LaBeouf. He walked his first time up. So Robinson will stay in the stretch with 2 outs and a runner at third. Fastball strike. No balls and a strike. LaBeouf the shortstop. On the ground, foul. Third base way. No balls and 2 strikes. Robinson takes a look at third, comes to the plate. Foul back into the screen. Count stays 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Robinson's pitch. Inside, 1-2. So Robinson has been all around the plate. Even his misses are close, but that ball was inside. And now set up a slider if he wants it. Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Robinson's pitch. Ball hit on the ground to Milton. And it goes off the glove of Morris, and the run's going to score. Milton was set to catch it. Morris got in front of it, off his glove, and the run scored. And it is almost a carbon copy of Berwick's run in the second inning. And that'll go as an error on the third baseman. And here is Griffin Cooley. He struck out looking his first time up. Robinson's pitch in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first. Ball hit down the line at first, but it goes foul. Now it's 0-2. You know, and every time you extend the next batter, that pitch count rises. Guillory, as we mentioned, through 3 innings, has 35 pitches. Robinson now sitting at 45. 115 is when you got to be pulled in high school. So still a lot of room to go, but you just don't want to waste those extra pitches and cost yourself a run. Runner going. Richard's throw goes down, and it's cut off by Robinson. Robinson didn't realize the runner was gone. Richard throws it, and Robinson just picks it out the air because he thought he was throwing it back to him. So the runner steals second. Here's the pitch. On the ground to Milton. He'll field it. Fires it to first in time for the out. And that'll retire the side. Kinder picks up 1 run on 1 hit. It was 1 error, and they left 1. 3 in the books. The score: Berwick 1 and Kinder 1. The wind done blew everything all over. We done lost the log, we lost the scorebook, but we tracking it down. A windy day here in Sulphur. The Tesh Action Clinic in Morgan City stands ready to serve your family with our own in-house pharmacy. We will deliver medicine right to your home. We also offer primary care, internal medicine, pediatrics, behavioral health, dental, and OB/GYN services. Make your appointment with us today at 384-2371. Tesh Action Clinic is located across from Morgan City Junior High School. So Kinder ties it up at 1, both teams with 1 hit, 2 errors, and each with a run. Robinson ends the inning with 47 pitches. We told you Guillory with 35. So we also told you at the top of the broadcast, runs were going to be at a premium, and that's going to be the case. So far, both teams have scored on errors. 2 out errors at that. It'll be Zach Gonzalez, Evan White, and Mason Johnston, 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the Berwick. Here in the top of the 4th. Quick moving game as we're already in the top of the 4th. Gonzalez stands in. He's lined out to the center fielder, his first at bat. Guillory's first pitch, down low, ball 1. Guillory, 3 strikeouts in the game. He hasn't walked the batter. As the ball Foul down the right field line, out of play. A ball and a strike. The leadoff batter here in the fourth. Gonzalez fouls that back. Giller is 1-2. High, 2-2. Pitch to Gonzalez. Curveball high, 3-2. Guillory hadn't gone to many 3-ball counts this afternoon. This might be his first. Gonzalez fights it off. So good at bat so far by Gonzalez. Making Guillory work, use up some pitches. 3-2. Foul back. And we'll do it again. 3-2 delivery. Foul back. Gonzalez working on an 8-pitch at bat right now. Three-two. Back up the middle, right between Guillory's legs and into center field for a base hit. So Gonzalez right back up the middle. A leadoff single. And the Panthers have something going here in the top of the fourth. Here's Evan White. He got a base hit to left field his first time up. Let's see if they sacrifice him over. Third baseman King thinks so as he's way up at third. Guillory with a quick throw to first. Gonzalez dives back easily. Another quick throw. Back again. White squares, pops it up, foul. Tried to bunt it down the first base line, but was in on the hands and he popped it foul. 0-1. Guillory from the set. Again, White's quest pops it up. And this one will go foul. Nobody could get to it. So White down on the count 0-2. Fouls that one off. 0-2 on the Panther first baseman here. Gonzalez aboard at first with had a base hit up the middle. No outs. Tied at 1 in the top of the fourth. White fouls it back, boy. This inning they are making Guillory pitch more than he has. White stands back in. 0-2. Gonzalez off with the pitch in that one. Hit White in the head. Hit him in the helmet. They are talking to him. And it looks like he might have caught him right on the bill, and it might have got him a little bit, and might be bleeding a little bit, but he'll stand up. It looks like he got maybe a little cut, but I think it did hit the helmet first. So White will go to the dugout. Now we have a runner. Let's see who the runner is. That is Evan Krappel over at first. So now Berwick with runners at first and second with no outs, and here is Mason Johnson. He sacrificed last time, squares again, puts another great bunt down. Third baseman will field it over to first. Johnson again does his job, and both runners move up. So Johnson called on twice, and he did it both times, and now Panthers have runners at second and third with one out. Here's Cole Morris. He struck out looking his last time up. Guillory will go back out of the windup with one out. First pitch to Morris, inside, ducks out of the way of it, and it's 1-0. One 0 pitch, strike called. Morris taking. Gonzalez at third, Krappel the runner at second. Morris fouls it back. Aaron Askew's on deck. Guillory's 1-2. Morris takes it down low. 2-2. Infield now up. Trying to cut this runner off at the plate on the ground ball. 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Full count on Morris here with runners at second and third and one out. Top of four, tied at 1. Panthers trying to retake the lead. High ball 4. That'll load up the bases. Well, Aaron Askew got aboard last time on an error. So the Panthers with a chance here to back out in front and maybe put a few on the board. One out, bases loaded. Infield playing back to turn 2 in the middle. Askew pops it up. Infield fly rule called. Second baseman catches it. And it's 2 away. Askew first pitch swinging. And here's Hayden Robinson. Robinson hit it back to the pitcher his first time up. First pitch to Robinson. Inside, ball 1. One ball and no strikes. The 1-0. That was inside, and Robinson swung at it and fouled it back. Just got a piece of it, but that was ball 2. 1-1. Guillory's pitch. Robinson swings and miss. Strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes. Guillory's pitch fouled. Robinson. Late swing hits it into the fence on the first base side. Guillory now wasting no time. Gets the ball back. He's ready. 1-2 pitch. Robinson again spoils it. Fouls it back into the screen. Guillory is 1-2. Foul back again. So Robinson. Steps back in with a 1-2 count. Pops him up. Shortstop calling, pitcher calling, everybody's there, and the pitcher makes the catch. It was a fire drill, but finally, Guillory makes the call and the catch. That could have been a disaster for Kinder. However, they get out of it. No runs, 1 hit. And now, we head to we got some fan who's trying to get involved in the game. I don't get. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 1-1. This scoring update brought to you by BeauForStateSenate.com. Some guy just coming over here, and he's from Kinder, and he's trying to tell us something. I don't know what he was trying to say, but I think he was happy they got out of it too. This fall, vote Henry Bo LaGrange for the Senator for District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. At Hargrave Funeral in Morgan City, our staff prides itself on serving St. Mary Parish and its surrounding community. Remember Hargrave in your time of need. We care for you. And May is Stroke Awareness Month. And the Thibodeau Regional Health System reminds you to know the signs of a stroke. Face drooping, arm weakness, and speech difficulty means it's time to call 911. Guillory will lead off. First pitch is down low. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 facing Hayden Robinson. Guillory had 35 pitches. Now he's at 64, so 29 pitches, almost doubled his pitch count in that inning. He squares, pulls it back, and it's a strike. Guillory struck out his first time out. Robinson's 1-1. Foul right field way, out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. Inside, 2-2. Robinson moves him off the plate. Two, the leadoff man here, bottom of the 4th. Tap foul. Count stays 2-2. Hit from Robinson, fouled again back. So, you know, if you're looking at a game like this when the pitchers are so dominant at first and a lot of swing and misses, then people start getting them foul balls. That means that maybe getting a little bit tired, maybe a little adrenaline wearing off. That pitch was close, and it's 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Robinson's pitch hit in the air. Milton making a call at shortstop. Comes up a few steps. Puts it away. Boy, and that looked like Guillory may have swung at ball 4. It was elevated. Popped it up. We'll take it. And there's one gone. Here's Landon Rice, the third baseman. Oh, excuse me, the second baseman. Left-handed batter. He grounded out the third. His first time up. First pitch hits the outside corner, strike 1. Oh, 1. Swing and fouls it off. 0-2. One out, nobody on. 0-2 to Rice. Robinson's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And there's 2 gone. 4th strikeout of the game. That'll bring up Jaron King. He struck out looking. His first time up. Ground ball out the short. Milton up with it. Long throw. Scoop made over there by Crapbell, the new first baseman, as he digs it out. And that'll retire the side. Second time Milton has thrown it low. And the Berwick first baseman, Evan White, the first time. That time Crapbell. And that will retire the side. For Kinder in the 4th, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 innings of play, and the score remains Berwick 1 and Kinder 1. KBZ would like to thank Conrad Industries for helping us bring you coverage today of the Berwick Panthers in Sulphur. Thank you, Conrad Industries. Also, Mr. Jules Arsenault and the staff of Vita Paint and Supply also want to shout out to the Berwick Panthers for a job well done on their season. Vita Paint and Supply has paint and supplies for any residential or commercial project. We're also offering flooring. Come see us today, Morgan City, Houma, and in Lafayette. Now the pitch count. Guillory 64, Robinson 59. So Guillory's is getting elevated. And again, the longer the game goes, the more pitches you throw. Berwick last in and loaded the bases. Would love to have scored, heck, as many runs as you can. But all that does, again, is get that pitch count up, makes him stay out there longer, gives you a chance, gives your team a better chance to score in the later innings. We told you, and we've gotten the exact kind of game we expected. A low-scoring duel. And Robinson and Guillory, again, 2 of the best pitchers in the state. And they hadn't disappointed so far. 3-1, Doyle is on top of South Beauregard in the other Division III semifinal on the field next to us. And all the Berwick folks hoping to come back on Friday night, 5 o'clock, for the state championship game if the Panthers win this one today. We're back at the top of the order. Crew Bella laid things off. Bella 0 for 2, looking for his first hit. He had a long fly ball into the wind. Last time up, hit it well, but stayed in the ballpark. First pitch is down low. Allen got a little piece of the catcher. Looks like he's all right. That's a ball and a strike. Not ball and no strike, excuse me, to Bella. That pitch is in there. Now it's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bella sinks to that fastball. 1-2. Bella on the ground to second. Second baseman goes down, fields it from his knees and makes the throw. And there's 1 away. Jaden Milton grounded out and struck out. Milton stands in. First pitch is down low, ball 1. Swings to that fastball, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Guillory still with a lot left in the tank as he's still throwing hard as well. And outside corner, strike 2. So Guillory ahead on the count, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on here, top of the 5th, tied at 1. That one's just a little too far outside, 2-2. Division III non-select state semifinals. Berwick Panthers trying to advance to Friday night's championship matchup. Guillory rocks and fires the 2-2. Milton thought about it, laid off, and it's 3-2. Dawson Richard on deck. Three-two. Check swing outside, ball 4. Boy, close, but a good eye by Milton, and he's aboard. And here comes Dawson Richard. He's been on an error and struck out. Milton, speed over at first. Expect him probably be going sometimes in this at bat to try to get himself in scoring position. Guillory is thrown over there a lot. Let's see what he does with Milton. Comes to the plate, high, ball 1. Of course, sometimes when you're pitching and you're worried more about that runner, makes it a little tougher to throw that strike. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw over a couple times now after getting ball 1. Comes to the plate. Richard pops it straight up, but it'll get out of play. Catcher couldn't find it, but it's over the stands. That's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike on the Panthers. Got a quick throw. Milton back. Milton off with the pitch, and the catcher bobbles it, and he can't make the throw. Milton will have the base stolen. Catcher came up with it, bobbled it. Milton, I think, would have beat it anyways. He had a great jump. And he slides in safely. The ball was high for ball 2. So 2-1. Now on Richard. Base hit. Probably score a run. Guillory steps off. Guillory to the plate. High, 3-1. Gonzalez on deck. Milton off for third. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. No throw. Milton steals it easily without a throw. Full count on Richard, and now Milton to go ahead run down at third base with 1 out. Guillory now steps off. He'll go from the windup. Here's the 3-2. Richard fouls it back. Guillory looks in, gets the sign, now winds. The 3-2 pitch. Richard fouls it back again. Curveball. They say high, and that's ball 4. Boy, that was close to take. And that's ball 4, and now Richard is at first, and now we have a visit to the mound. It looks like we have a courtesy runner. At first for Richard, we'll get that name for you. It looks like Henry Thurgerson, but let's take a look to make sure. And indeed, number 11 it is Henry Thurgerson. He'll run for Richard. So the Panthers have it at the corners, first and third with 1 out here. Top of 5 and a 1-1 game. Zach Gonzalez, the cleanup hitter, will be up. He's 1 for 2. Bella grounded out to second to start the inning. Milton drew a walk, stole second, then promptly stole third. Richard then walked, and that's where we stand. So Gonzalez stands in. Guillory will work out a stretch. Third baseman way in, expecting a squeeze. Gonzalez squares. He pulls it back, and all they do is take the strike to allow the runner to get down to second base. I think that's what that was. I don't think there was any intention to squeeze, but they wanted to get the runner down and stay out of the double play. So here we go, 0-1. Guillory in the windup. Here's the pitch. Foul back, good cut for Gonzalez, a breaking ball, and boy, he was right on it. Milton, the runner at third. Thurgerson, the courtesy runner, out at second. 1 out. 0-2 to Zach Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. Shortstop can't get it. Through his glove. 1 runner's in. Here comes Thurgerson. The throw to the plate. Cut off. He'll slide in. Error by the shortstop. Allows the Panthers to pick up 2. So it's an error by the shortstop. And now it'll be Evan Krappel, who's in there batting for Evan White, who got hit the last time up. 3-1 Panthers. That pitch is down low, ball 1. Third error of the game, and that was a big one, cost them 2 runs. Berwick has scored all 3 runs on errors by Kinder. Snap throw to first. Almost gets by the first baseman. And now Berwick leads 3-1. Krappel in the game at first base. Runner going. Swing through it. Strike 1. Here's a throw. Gonzalez slides in head first safely. And that's 3 stolen bases here in the inning. Now he's in scoring position with 1 out. Guillory now at 87 pitches. Swing and a miss by Krappel, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Runner going to third. Throw goes down there, and he's in there safely. They called Krappel out on strikes, but Gonzalez Steals third. Now with 2 outs. There's a runner at third base, and here's Mason Johnston. Well, he has sacrificed twice. I don't think he'll be called on to sacrifice this time. Let's see if he can get rewarded after 2 great jobs at the plate. Maybe drive a run here with 2 outs. First pitch in there for a strike. Oh and 1. That pitch down low. But good job by the catcher to stay in front. Now it's 1 and 1. One pitch to Johnston. Outside, 2 and 1. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 and 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Guillory's pitch, curveball, strike 3. That was high. Well, he bailed him out of that one. That no doubt was a high pitch. But that'll retire the side. But the Panthers pick up 2 runs on no hits. There was 1 error. It was costly, and they left the runner at third. We played 4 1/2. The score, Berwick 3, Kinder 1. This scoring update is brought to you by Stephen Swiber for State Senator, St. Mary Parish. For more on Stephen Swiber, visit www.stevenswiber.com. Score is now Berwick 3, Kinder 1. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and don't have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. Call 800-683-6488. That's 1-800-683-6488. And State Farm agent Carol False is ready to serve you. Come see him in Bayou Vista. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Guillory now 94 pitches, so he probably won't be able to finish the ball game. He may be able to come out next inning, but 115, as we mentioned, is the count. Meanwhile, Robinson sitting at 59 as he pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Corville, Moet, and Lafargue. For the Yellow Jackets. 1 hit in the game for the Yellow Jackets. Corville lined out to second his first time up. Squares the bunt, fouls it, trying to bunt his way on. Wind has kind of shifted a little bit now. Instead of coming straight in from center field, it's coming in from right field. I'm kind of going right to left, but it'll swirl a little bit. Bunts that one foul, and now he's down on the count. 0-2. Tried to bunt the first one down the third base line. Tried to bunt that one down the first base line. And now he's down 0-2. That hit the bat. Check swing. Hit the bat and a foul ball, so it's 0-2. That one's down low. 1 and 2. Now Robinson will step off the mound. And the scoreboard says 2-2. The umpire, they just making sure it is 1-2. Robinson pitch. Boy, where did that one miss? That looked like it was right down the heart of the plate, and now it's 2-2. Don't know where that one missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Well, that takes care of that, and there's one gone. Pitch too late. It looked like it was strike 3, and now that'll bring up the catcher, Tanner Moat, with 1 out and nobody on. First pitch down low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Robinson's pitch, strike called. Moat, take it till he gets a strike. Now Kinder down 3-1. Got to have some base runners. And boy, Robinson just hadn't allowed many. 1 in the first, 2 in the third. There's a swing and miss, strike 2. Robinson. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 straight strikeouts for Robinson. 6 in the game. And now that'll bring up Connor Lafarge. He had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Nobody on, 2 outs here. Bottom of 5, 3-1 Berwick. Inside, ball 1. One 1-0 count. That's outside. 2-0. That's a called strike. 2-1. Now the Kinder fans starting to get upset with the strike zone, but I'll tell you what, the umpire has been consistent. I thought he's only missed a couple so far. The ball tapped foul. 2-2. Robinson trying to strike out the side here in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and he does it. Robinson sets him down in order. 1, 2, 3. We've played 5 in the score. Berwick 3, Kinder 1. This score and update was sponsored by BoForStateSenate.com. The score is now Berwick 3, Kinder 1. Are you ready to become a healthier you? Bayou Bend Health System is reimagining healthcare and fitness with our new wellness center opening in the summer of 2023. This facility will offer many services, including a fitness center, an indoor track, swimming pools, therapy services, a healthy bistro, child care, and so much more. Call 337-907-6767 for more information. So Robinson sets down Kinder in order in the 5th. He had 74 pitches. Guillory will indeed come out for the 6th as he's sitting at 94 pitches. Berwick fans getting excited as the Berwick Panther makes an appearance. At least somebody with a Panther head on. Not sure it's the real Berwick Panther, but a fan had the Panther helmet on, so the fans enjoying that. And now the sun out. You wouldn't have. You just got up and you came to the ballpark. You say, a beautiful day except for the wind. I mean, the wind has been just rough on everything. I don't think it's hurt Hayden Robinson. It's been behind him. But it's sunny now. Sun is out. Cool day. Matter of fact, when it was raining at about 1 o'clock, it was getting chilly as the mist was hitting you. And it was a little cold, but perfect right now. And it's Morris, Askew, and Robinson. First three up. Morris, first pitch strike. The Berwick fans wonder, how's that a strike? The catcher didn't even catch it. Oh, 1. Strike called. No balls and 2 strikes. Morris, 1 for 2. He's walked. Pitch is down low. 1 and 2. One and 2 on the leadoff man here in the 6th. Guillory's pitch. Curveball's high. 2 and 2. I don't know. Guillory to me looks like he's just about out of gas. 97 pitches. This is his 98. 2 and 2. Ball hit on the ground in the right field. Base hit. Leadoff single, and I think that tells you right there. 2 strikes just couldn't put him away. And Morris aboard with a leadoff single. Berwick now with 3 hits in the game. And now coach coming out, and I think we might see the end of the day. Meanwhile, Eli Lodrig will be running over for Morris at first. That's the pinch runner. Now the Kinder coach also out, and I don't know. I think he's just asking his pitcher at 98 pitches, you got a couple more in you. No outs, runner at first. Askew up. Has got a board error and popped out to second. I believe the way they've been playing it, I would look for a bunt here. They'll keep Guillory in. Third baseman playing way up. He's almost even with the mound. Askew squares, lets it go. Ball gets by him, and a runner will move up to second. So, let's see if they'll bunt him to third. Askew got out of the way of it, got by catcher. Lodrig advances to second. Here's the 1-0, squares the bunt. Bunts it foul. Nobody's got the ball. I think now they'll get somebody out here to get the ball. Long run if you're on deck to get the ball. Askew squares, Guillory turns to second, but no play. Askew bunts it to first base, perfect. Guillory only played to first, and he makes it, but the sacrifice advances Lodrig. Well, Askew does his job with 1 out. That's the third successful sacrifice by the Panthers today. And here comes Robinson. He's 0 for 2. One in the pitch. Down low, ball 1. Eli Lodrig came in to run. But Cole Morris, who led off with a single here in the top of the 6th. He's down at third base with 1 out. Robinson, high 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. His fastball in there. 2-1. Robinson was taken all the way. Robinson squared, the third baseman came up, and Guillory stepped off. Robinson squares, pulls it back, swings and pops it up. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Pitch to Robinson, down low. Catcher does a good job of blocking it. Now the count's full. Crew Bella, top of the order, is on deck. Guillory will work out a stretch. 3-2 pitch. On the ground, third baseman will field it. Comes home with it. They got Lodrig out at home. King made a nice play at third base. The fielder's choice will cut down Lodrig for the second out. And now here comes Crubella with 2 outs. Bella's 0 for 3.
Now batting the center fielder,
Guillory's pitch in there for a strike. Grant White running for Robinson over at first, the courtesy runner for the pitcher. 0-1. Bella takes strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. White off with the pitch. Bella taps it back out in front of the mound. Guillory will field it. Throw goes off the base and a safe. A bad throw by Guillory. Pulled the first baseman off the bag. So now Berwick has runners at first and second with 2 outs. And here's Jaden Milton. Milton standing in. He's 0 for 2. He walked and scored. First pitch is low, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. As the ball ripped down the line, foul. I mean, a foot away from plating an insurance run. Milton hooked it foul down the left field line. Now on a dry day, and that ball was fair, it got in the corner for 2 runs. Today it's so wet, that ball is not rolling in the outfield at all. 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Balls and a strike. Guillory's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 2-2. Guillory takes a look at second, steps off. Check swing. Down low, 3-2. Three-two pitch, runners moving. Ball hit up the middle, base hit. They're waving the runner home. Here comes White, and he'll score standing. Throw comes home. Milton gets the second. Berwick had a run, and it's 4-1. And now that's 116 pitches, so Guillory will have to be lifted as he has reached his pitch count. Milton back up the middle for a base hit. And we're trying to see who the new pitcher is going to be. And it's number 4, so it's going to be Landon Schmidt coming from right field, number 4, the lefty, to come in to pitch and replace the Guillory. So Guillory goes 5 2/3. Berwick still runners at second and third with Dawson Richard coming up. Meanwhile, in the 7th inning, is Doyle 3, South Beauregard 1. So Schmidt, the lefty, will come in. And he'll face Dawson Richard. Guillory will move out to trying to see where he's maybe out to left field. First pitch swinging, fouls it. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Berwick on top 4-1. Looking to punch their ticket in the Friday night's championship. Inside corner, strike 2. Ball foul. Count stays, no balls and 2 strikes. Smith's pitch outside, curveball. 1-2. High, 2-2. Bella down at third, Milton a runner at second. 2 outs, 2 on. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Center fielder coming up. Shortstop going back. Center fielder making a call. And he'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Berwick picks up a big insurance run. They get 1 run. 2 hits. And there was one error. We head to the bottom of the sixth. The score, Berwick 4, Kinder 1. Cabot Industries, named one of America's most responsible companies, is helping us bring you coverage today of the Berwick Panthers in Sulphur. Thank you to Cabot Industries. Also, Carter Eskew and the crew at Gator Rigging wish the best of luck today to the Berwick Panthers. Guys, take a bow for another incredible season. To find out more about Gator Rigging, visit us online at gatorrigging.com. And St. Mary Parish President David Hannegriff and St. Mary Parish Councilman Dean Adams and Dr. Christy Prejean-Rink salute the Berwick Panthers for a great season. You guys dream big and you do bigger. That's how you embrace the heart of a champion. Now, carry on and give it all you got against Kinder. Robinson working in his sixth inning. Again, his pitch counts at 74, so right now he's in good shape. And he'll be back at the top of the order. 1, 2, and 3. He's only allowed one hit. Panthers have committed 2 errors. He's only allowed 3 base runners. 1 was a walk. 1 got on an error. And 1 hit. So he has been dominant today on the mound for the Panthers. And here comes Landon Schmidt, who is now pitching. He moved in from right field last inning. First pitch swinging, line drive, Milton can't field it. That ball was right at him. For some reason, he tried to turn the glove down to catch it, and it kind of handcuffed him, and that's going to be an error. That was just an easy out that Kinder gets a base runner and a little life. Here's Lance LaBeouf. He walked and got on an error, so he's been on twice. Right call. 0-1. Robinson out of the stretch, takes a look at first, comes to the plate. Curveball, strike 2. 0-2. That ball hit to first, slow hit. Crappell fielded. He'll tag the runner. The runner will get to second. That'll go 3 unassisted. There's 1 gone. Here comes Griffin Cooley. He struck out and grounded out.
Center fielder, Griffin Cooley.
And now runner at second. Robinson will take a look at second. Pitch to the plate. Strike. He's still throwing hard here in the 6th. Robinson's 0-1. Just off the plate. 1-1. One pitch. Outside, 2-1. Only thing you don't want to do if you Berwick Panther Hayden Robinson is give any free passes. Make them hit their way on. Let your defense work. The ball hit out to left field. Right there is Kitchen to make the catch. I'll tell you what, that ball went right at him. It was hit pretty well, but Kitchen was had him played perfectly. And it's 2 away. Here is Guillory. He struck out and grounded out.
Now batting left fielder, Braden Guillory.
Runner at second with 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 4-1 Berwick. Guillory swings and misses. Strike 1. Robinson's 0-1. Foul back. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Robinson. Stretch. To the plate. Strike 3. He gets Guillory down on strikes. Hayden Robinson. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and they left 1. We head to the 7th. Berwick 4, Kinder 1. This scoring update sponsored by Stephen Swiber for State Senator, St. Mary Parish. For more on Stephen Swiber, visit www.stephenswiber.com. Score is Berwick 4, Kinder 1. Ramsey Scow, Streven Bourgeois has recovered thousands in workers' comp settlements for their clients. If you have a comp claim and need help, give Ramsey Scow, Streven Bourgeois a call at 985-9247. A.J. Dolman Chevrolet is your one-stop shop for all your new, used, and medium-duty Chevrolet needs. And now is your chance to save on all remaining inventory. Tired of being told no? We say yes at A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. And visit State Farm agent Carol Folks for all your insurance needs. 1215 Southeast Boulevard in Bayou Vista. Smith's in for his second inning of work. And he will face Gonzalez, Crapel, and Johnston. Zach Gonzalez, 1 for 3. Stands in. First pitch swinging. Line drive out to center field. The center fielder coming over and makes the catch again. That ball, any other day, might have been in the gap, but with that wind blowing, it just stays up. And here is Evan Crapel. Crapel standing in. First pitch, strike. No balls and a strike. High, 1-1. And right now, the Berwick faithful down there, the student section fired up. Meanwhile, Kinder, the crowd's a little subdued, as you would think. Pitch is down low, 2-1. Crapel came on to play first base when Evan White got hit in the head with a pitch. It looked like it hit him in the helmet, but Maya got part of his forehead. It looked like he had a little cut on it, but he went out the game. That pitch is fouled into the screen. It's 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Full count pitch. Crapel walks. Base on balls. Berwick has a run out base runner here in the 7th. Leading 4-1. Here's Mason Johnston. 2 sacrifice bunts and a strikeout.
DH, Mason Johnson.
Smith to the plate. High, ball 1. One ball and no strikes. High, 2-0. Cole Morris on deck. Two and 0. Pitch in there for a strike. Two and 1. Throw over to first. Crappell back standing. Two-one pitch, runner gone. Swing and a miss. Throw goes down. And boy, I mean, he threw it right back and almost knocked Smith off the mound. Smith had fell off to the left a little bit, and the catcher came up to throw it. I mean, he almost nailed him. Good thing he got his glove up. And a runner steals second. So now runner at second, 2-2 to count on Johnson. That one bounces. Catcher makes the stop. Count is full. Three-two. Strike 3 call. Johnston thought it was ball 4. And he goes down on strikes, and now with 2 outs, here comes Cole Morris. Morris 1 for 2.
With 2 down, now batting for the Panthers, the third baseman, Cole Morris.
Smith's first pitch. Foul back. Oh, 1. High. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Berwick third baseman. 4-1, but you'd like to get another one if you could. Crappell out at second base with 2 outs. That ball fouled back, it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Smith's out of the stretch. 1-2, high, 2-2. And 3-1, South Beauregard ends up winning it. Doyle beats South Beauregard. 3-1, so Doyle advances to the state championship to take on the winner of this. 2-2, 2 outs, runner at second. Top of the 7th, 4-1 Panthers. Pitch is high, now it's 3-2. Aaron Askew is on deck. That pitch is outside, and that's ball 4. So now Panthers runners at first and second with 2 outs. Askew got on an error, popped out, and sacrifice bunt. I can assure you a lot of people from this part of the state came here today thinking it would be Kinder and South Beauregard, the 1 and 2 seeds in the state championship. Now, right now it's number 3 Doyle and number 5 Berwick right now. Oh, 1 pitch into left field, foul. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Throw back to second. Rappel just back. Askew up with count 0-2. High, 1 and 2. Now the catcher will go out and have a word with his pitcher. Berwick scored 1 in the second, 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. They all either got on or scored on errors. Ball popped up. Shortstop calling for it. And he makes the catch. And that will retire the side for the Panthers in the 7th. No runs. There were no hits, no errors, and they left 2. Bottom of the 7th, last chance for Kinder. 4-1, Berwick. Tesh Action Clinic in Morgan City stands ready to serve your family with our own in-house pharmacy that will deliver medicine right to your home. We also offer primary care, internal medicine, pediatrics, behavioral health, dental, and OB/GYN services. Make your appointment with us today at 384-2371. That's Tesh Action Clinic is located across the street from the Morgan City Junior High. This scoring update is sponsored by VoteForStateSenate.com. The score now is Berwick 4, Kinder 1 this fall. Vote Henry Bowler-Grains, this senator for District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. If you want to know more about Bowler-Grains, go to Go to VoteForStateSenate.com. That's VoteForStateSenate.com. And at Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City, our staff prides itself on serving St. Mary Parish and its surrounding community. Remember, Hargrave, in your time of need, we care for you. Last chance here for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Rice, King, and Corville facing Hayden Robinson, who's only allowed 1 hit. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Robinson trying to close the deal here and send Berwick into the state championship against Doyle. Strike called, 1-1. Robinson's 1-1. Slider in there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. That ball tap foul. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Robinson looks in, winds and fires. Ball tapped back to him. He'll field it underhanded to first, and there's 1 out. 1 gone here in the Kinder 7th. And here comes Jaron King. King stands in. First pitch fouled back. 0-1. No balls and a strike. Popped up. Crappell gives a look. Richard gives a look, but the wind will blow it foul. That's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Robinson. 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. In the center field, and that's a base hit. Second hit of the game for Kinder, and they have a 1-out runner. And here comes the first baseman, Corville. Now they'll have a pinch hitter for Corville. It was 0 for 2.
Now batting for the Yellow Jackets, number 17, Grant Widener.
Grant Wagner will bat. So Grant Wagner is up to bat. Hitch hitting roll here with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Runner at first. Robinson's first pitch inside, ball 1. Throw to first. Runner back safely. Robinson checks first, comes home. Inside, the ball gets by Richard, runner at second. So Panthers getting a little tight here in the 7th. The thing is, too, 96 pitches, so still got 19 to get 2 outs, but you don't want to just start letting them go around the bases. Here's the 2-0. Strike call, 2-1. Strike on the inside corner. 2-2, and Kinder fans didn't think so. And it's 2-2. Robinson checks second, comes to the plate. Boy, just got a piece. And that's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the left field line, but foul. Count stays 2-2. Robinson's pitch. Strike 3. Robinson. 2 outs. Kinder down to their final strike. Here it is. Tanner Moat. Will bat. That one hitting. Robinson hits him with the pitch. And now you put the tie and run at the plate. It's 102 pitches. And still 2 outs. And now Coach Henry will go talk. Mason Johnson's trotted down to the bullpen, so you want it to happen right here on this batter. You don't want to get back to the top of the order. They'll go talk about this. Really, the only time Robinson has had 2 runners on, except back actually it's the only time he has had 2 runners on at the same time. He had 2 runners on in the 3rd inning, but one scored on the error that the other one got on. So now runners at 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. And now we'll have another pinch hitter. Thomas Lagarde is now pitching, pinch hitting. First pitch, strike call. No balls and a strike. Robinson's 0-1. Same pitch, same result. Strike 2. 0-2. And Kinder down to their final strike. Robinson checks second, comes to the plate. Strike 3! And that's the ball game. The Berwick Panthers punch their ticket to the state championship as they knock off Kinder 4-1 and advance to Friday state championship against Doyle High School. 5 o'clock right here in Sulphur. Dominated performance by Hayden Robinson on the mound. The Panthers did what they had to do at the plate. Only had 3 hits, but they took advantage of Kinder mistakes, and they win it today by a score of 4-1. For all our sponsors, for you for listening, this is Seth Thomas. Join us again on Friday for the state championship game right here on a station where champions play, KBZE. Goodbye, everybody.